This is sideline out of bounds called America. There's a lot of movement, a lot of screens, a lot of cuts. It's pretty unconventional. I've never seen anything really kind of like it. And hopefully we'll get a really good look off of it. Let's talk about the one. She's in the green shirt over on the far elbow there. At the start of the play, she's going to come down. She's going to screen for the 5, and then she needs to wait on that block a little bit. She's going to drift into the lane. We really don't want them to do that, just simply because we don't want to get a silly 3-second call just because we're kind of impatient here. But once she screens down, she's then going to set a second pick for the 4 coming around the corner here. And if she does a good enough job getting a good enough pick, we might get that pass right there to the 4, get a layup. But after she sets that, she's then going to come up. She then needs to read this and see what's going to happen. If her girl stays tight, she might fade to the 3-point line, and that might be her shot there. Otherwise, she's going to curl. We feel that double curl is really unusual. You never really see a double curl anytime in basketball. It just makes it odd and kind of hard to defend. But if she doesn't get it, she's then going to go up and back screen for the 5, do a little on big screen there. And if she does a good enough job there, at the worst, we're going to have a little guarding our big in the post, which is good for us. After she sets that screen, she's going to go back out to the wing, and then we are in our 4-out, 1-in offense. The next person we'll talk about is the 2. She's the guard up at the elbow in the white there. She is going to do the same thing the 1 did previously. She's going to screen down for the 4. She needs to set a fairly good screen there because it's important that we inbound the ball to the 4. So those 2 need to make sure they have a good connection there. Once she sets that screen, the 4 is going to come over and hand it off to the inbounder. Her job then is to try to screen for the 4 as best she can. Now, she kind of gets a little low here because there's no defense, so it's hard to tell maybe where to go. But once she sets that screen, she's then going to get a screen from the 3 coming up, so it's a little bit of a screen-to-screener action there. And she's going to curl right under that. Now, we're going to have them curl that every single time because really what we're going to do is we're going to send another curl right behind it. But she's going to curl out and then empty out back to the 3-point line out in the corner here. She gets a little high. We kind of prefer them be a little bit deeper in the corner there. But she needs to be ready for the reversal here because if she does get the ball reversed to her, that's a pretty good angle throwing it into the post that's doing that shuffle cut there into the lane. And it might be actually a little easier pass into the post from the corner there. Otherwise, she needs to be ready to catch and shoot the basketball. The next person we'll talk about is the 3. She's the inbounder here. She's down at the bottom there right in front of the R in Spearfish. Her job here is to get the ball to the 4. She needs to make a good solid pass here so that the 4 can immediately take off and start dribbling towards the wing. A lot of times the girl guarding the 3 will sag off and take away any cuts from her. So this might be a pretty easy handoff really. And once the 3 gets it, her job is then to immediately try to get it reversed over to the 5. After she reverses the ball, she's then going to go down. She's going to set not 1 for the first 2 guard curl here, but a second pick if she can. She might slide a little bit to her left on the second one to set the screen for the point guard coming back around. Once she sets both of those, she's going to empty right back out to where she came from. And the 5 is then going to look for her on that particular reversal. And then the 3 needs to basically make a play here and make the right decision. She might have the drive to the basket. She might have an open jump shot. She might have that pass to the 5 there that she makes. Or she might reverse the ball all the way to the corner for either that shot down there or the entry pass into the post as well. So she has a lot of things to decide here, and she needs to do it quick. The 4 is in the green. She's on the block on the bottom there. She's going to get a screen there from the girl in the white. Her job is to get open. She has to get open on this particular play. Once she gets it, she's then going to drive the wing there and do a little dribble handoff with the 3. And then as soon as she does that, she's going to start turning the corner and make a little flex cut here. Hopefully she does a good enough job and those 2 set good enough screens that she might get that pass right there and be able to convert that little layup in that situation. If she doesn't get it, her job then is to continue out to the 3-point line to stretch the floor and give us a little bit of spacing. She then is kind of done as far as any responsibilities on this particular play. Other than now, she is in a position that if we do reverse the ball over to the point guard, that she is ready to go in our 4-out, 1-in offense, and she can start making plays. The 5 is in the black on the opposite block. Her job here is to make sure that she can get the ball reversed. We don't feel like the 5s are generally going to come out and put out a lot of ball pressure there, deny a lot of passes, so hopefully it'll be a pretty easy reversal. Once she gets it, though, she should look first for that flex cut, and if it's there, get her the basketball. Otherwise, she's looking for the second curler here. The first one is kind of a distraction, but if neither one of those are open, her job then is to reverse the basketball once again. She's going to get this back screen that leads into a shuffle cut, and then hopefully she can get the ball in position where she can make a basket. So here it is in full motion here. Again, a lot of motion with a lot of screens, and like I said, pretty unorthodox really. I haven't really seen anything like it, but I really like the motion. It should lead to easy shots.